Hello there. We have updated the team here, so let's take a look. So we have Redemption holding that Citrus Berry. Uh, it's the same moveset as Starscream it used to be. Drill Peck, Steel Wing, Roost, Spikes. That's a pretty good moveset, but this one's Impish 30 instead of Keen Eye minus defense. So maybe that'll matter. Who knows? Cold Feet with the Citrus Berry on Evolution. It got Tangled Feet, which is like whatever, compared to Vital Spirit. Uh, Freeze Dry, Expanding Force, Ice Shard, Slack Off. Um, Next we have Doom Dozer with the Silver Powder. It is Battle Armor, and it has Skitter Smack, Poison Tail, Bulldoze, Baton Pass. Yeah, the level up moveset for this is giga ass in this game. I guess in general, not just this game. And we didn't really have any TMs that would teach us, so we taught it Bulldoze. But then Baton Pass is not to pass stats, but just to pivot if I need to, because there was just not a fourth better move. So yeah. Then we have Randy. So Earthquake, Surf, Hammer, Arm, Rock Slide. As you see, no physical water move. Uh, Swift Swim. That's not correct. I will be right back. So the reasoning it's Swift Swim is because the new hidden ability is Swift Swim, and I evolved it from Marsh Tom or from Mudkip, which I gave the hidden ability because it's normally damp when I'm in PK Hex, but it's supposed to have damp, right, instead of Swift Swim. So it's supposed to keep that as far as our purposes, because it did not have its hidden ability. So I will be right back and fix that. All right, we're back. We fixed it. As you see, it's supposed to have damp. That is what it is supposed to have. It's holding the Citrus Berry in case I didn't already say that. I don't remember. Then next we have Orbeetle holding the Light Clay, which Compound Eyes isn't helping us do anything, which I don't know why Compound Eyes is being put on things that don't have moves that it helps. I guess does Compound Eyes have an ability, like does it do stuff outside of battle? If so, maybe that's why. But yeah, Bug Buzz Psychic, then the dual screens. Then Bolt, who also, it doesn't have great level up moveset, so Thunderbolt, Fire Fang, Quick Attack, Thunder Wave. It is static and holding the magnet. And they're level 46 because we saw up to level 46, so just putting it on par with what we literally saw against Hop. So let's try again, and we know the lead this time is the Kangaskhan that is Life Orb Parental Bond, so we will lead with our normal resist. And I just have to hope that it doesn't boost up too fast to where I just lose. But that is very possible. So, I mean, I'm just gonna have to attack. That was my game plan going into this. It's gonna Life Orb chip itself, and I'm gonna Drill Peck it down. Okay, I went for Sucker Punch and not Power Punch, so that's huge for us, like actually. Like that helps us a ton. And I've learned from the sock previously that we're not roosting. There's just I can't afford to. So it is a threat. We need to just attack. Alright, and I will Drill Peck once again. Like as much as I want to roost, I can't fuck around with this. Like if it ever clicked Power Up Punch at any point, it was way more threatening. So thankfully, I guess it saw it could do more damage with Sucker Punch, so it just did it. But yeah, here's Cinderace. Not surprising. We do have our fire resist, but as always, I don't know what coverage it has with Libero. So we'll see. That did a lot. That does not inspire confidence for me here. Oh, it's just gonna do it again. Okay, is it choice then? That makes it feel like it's choiced. Which if it is, I'm not prepared for choice. Like if this doesn't kill, I don't have I don't have a secondary plan. So thankfully it does. But now that takes I have two mon. I've basically traded two mons for two mons, which I'm not sure that's a great trade. But who knows? We quad resist grass, so let's go into Doomdozer. Kevin, get the fuck out of here. So I think I mentioned it previously when we caught the Maractus earlier that they made Maractus into a physical attacker. I got owned. I got owned. No other way to put it. But we have the silver powder. Are you shitting me? We got double spiky shielded on? Dude, I'm taking so much damage just from the spiky shields. Like that's crazy. But is it Sash or are we just not killing? Okay, it is Sash. And it has Fire Punch. I don't know if that would have killed, right? Like without the double, but you know, we're never gonna find out, right? That feels bad. Like again, like it's very possible Fire Punch would have just killed after the chip damage of 1, but we don't know now. So I'm not happy about that. I'm gonna go to Cold Feet because I can just Ice Shard, which is not gonna proc the Spiky Shield, I think. I hope. Yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna calc that one because I don't care as much about about Doomdozer as I did about Albaz, but there's a world where it could have in my mind. Like I just don't know. Like it's a base 106 or something because they buffed it by like 20. Uh, on the because they swapped its special attack and physical attack, right? That's what they ended up doing for Maractus. So I just don't know in my head if a non-stab fire punch should kill after one spiky shield chip. Like I feel like it doesn't in my head, but I could always be wrong. I don't have a real switch into this anymore now, do I? Anymore. Not like I don't think I had a great answer to it. I even think it's this, but I feel like I'm gonna die to it. And if I switched right into it, then I'd die to it, right? So I mean, I get one Thunderbolt off, and then what do I do? I go Randy and EQ, I presume. Which then, whatever comes in, I have to switch immediately. But like, if I switch something else in, right? Like, like if I sack something, right? That's like if I go into Redemption. Is there a chance that I live one hit plus a possible Shadow Sneak? Like, no, right? Never. So realistically, I think I'm just sacking something. But if I sack Randy, then I go Bolt, but I don't 2-hit KO with Thunderbolt, then I'm fucked, right? But I'm just deciding, do I want to keep Randy or Redemption long term? Long term is not. That's not the right way to think of this because I'm literally about to like lose the game altogether, right? For this battle. What other Mons could be in the back? He keeps changing his team, so I actually don't know. Like he's using different stuff every time, so I really don't know. And we don't have to. We already beat the Cinderace though, so yeah, there's not really a way for me to predict. So it's just who do I think might help? Do either of these ever help me in this fight? I think probably not. So I don't know. I guess I will. I think I'll sack Redemption then. Because in my mind, if Bolt can't kill this, Randy will. Oh, wow, that still did too much. So if it has sneak, it kills me. There's no way around that, right? Like, yeah, like I assumed that that was always gonna happen no matter what. But yeah, now we go to Bolt because we need to use special attacks if we can. That did nothing. Okay, that also did not do that much. And obviously, with hindsight, it went for Iron Head. So, does this kill? I don't have a play around it, so if it kills, that sucks, but I can't do anything about it. Yeah, like, there's nothing to do about it. And as I said, I should live a sneak and kill. And then I'll probably have to sack to whatever's coming out after this, right? So, like, unless it's something somehow slower than me that I can just kill immediately, I'm probably sacking. So I have freeze dry, so I have to get into it safely, though. I can't just... Okay. Power herb dive, sure. So if it's faster than me, that's not ideal, but I can't do anything about it. Yeah. Alright, maybe I should have gone into... No, because it would just use a flying move, right? So, I mean, I should have slack offed expecting to be slower, is the technical. But realistically, if I live this, which I did, then this is fine. So... Oh, I die to this, don't I? Yeah, sick. I forgot that that's how Crimrant's shit works. Alright, well... I beat Hop. I guess. Doesn't really feel like it. So, I mean, at this point, what is here, right? It's... I can't even have a full team anymore, right? Like... So... I mean... I don't know that I even want to keep playing. I'm gonna be real. Like I've lost the will to go on, I think, because this staring at me is why I hate the concept of a typeless lock, right? We're basically we're forfeiting these encounters is essentially what we're doing. Like we're not re-rolling the encounter just because we got something that like didn't, and it's like right, like especially in the situation like these like Robin Hood and Turk, we literally used them already. So like, well, like even in a situation where we were re-rolling, would I just like all of a sudden just I have to re-roll it until I get a type, like I just choose a random mon basically, right? Like that doesn't make sense. So like obviously I went into this trying to do the typeless lock, and maybe obviously combining it with the hardcore plus doing difficulty ROM hack was ambitious. I know that on the front end. I didn't think for sure like I'm gonna win, right? Like that was not ever in my head that like I'm guaranteed to win. But I think just like playing through this, it reaffirmed what I don't like about the typeless rules. So I'm just not having fun is also the other part, right? Like I'm just getting blowed back, which Michael knows At least the really difficult games where like you have to change your team every fight and you have to like look up what you're about to face because it's just too hard. Like I hate those games. Like on the whole, like I can't handle it unless I'm like whatever. If Michael really wants to play it, I'll play it kind of thing. And yeah, it can be fun in that regard, like where it's like if I'm doing it with another person. But if I'm just doing this by myself, and it's a rule set that I don't like, then it's just not. I'm not having fun. So I think rather than grinding to go find a dragon scale or go find an electrolyzer, I don't think I want to continue. So I think this is where we end. Unfortunately, I wish I could have done better. Obviously, I wish I could have won, right? But I was not good enough to do so, right? Like this is. It's not a problem with the rules. Let me make that clear. I know I've sounded very sour about the typeless rules, and obviously what made it hard was the combination. I think in the last episode when I was at the end, I was more blaming the typeless than the hardcore rules, but obviously the hardcore rules make it more difficult, right? That's the whole point. So, but the typeless rules just took away encounters is the part that I don't like, right? Like that's all the function of it was more like that's like I'm looking at it on a like not philosophical, but like on a macro level, right? Like within this game, yes, the micro is that the grass type fucked me up that I lost grass type as I literally had a million grass types to start the game, right? Like and obviously I only lost two at that point, but if we want to count it up here, I think my ratio is actually probably good, right? As far as like expectation of what you would get as usable versus not usable, right? Like I might as well count it out. I mean, this episode's short, so if you want to click off by now, I more than you're more than welcome to, right? I'm literally not going to play more. Like this is the end. Uh, so I mean, I have 4 here plus another 12 plus another 4, so that's 20. So 21, usable mons currently, as compared to 9 not usable. So a 21 to 9 ratio means I was lucky in this, right? Like I actually got lucky. Because currently I have what 8 not available out of the 18. So a 10 to 8 ratio is what it's supposed to be, not a 21 to 9. So I am lucky within the typeless rules. However, taking away 9 encounters feels bad in this situation, right? Where like, hey, if I would like to play. You normally play out until I run out of Pokemon. That is normally how I would play a Nuzlocke, and I can't do that now because of these rules. And that's like more or less all that it's functioning as in my mind. So I think that we just weren't meant to. It just wasn't meant to be, right? It just wasn't meant to be. So I mean, I'll save this so that I don't delude myself into thinking that I'm going to play this again and go back to a previous save file where I didn't finally beat Hop or whatever. I don't know. It might have auto-saved, but this, thank you for watching. Obviously, I bitched a lot at the end, obviously. Like, so I know that if I sound salty, whatever, I'm not meaning to be salty. I'm just trying to give my thoughts, right? Because I'm playing with rule sets that I've never played with before. So, like my experience from this is that the hardcore rules I think I could do again. Like I would be fine. Like all Michael's hardcore rules as I labeled it, since these are I don't know if there's like a standard what hardcore means across Nuzlocking, but at least I know it from Michael, so these were copied from Michael's rules. So I could probably do this again with Michael's hardcore rules, like do that for another game. I don't know if I would do this game, but because like Sword and Shield's kind of whatever. Like it's not like on its own. Like Would I want to find out what other sets were in here through playing? Sure, and whatever strong stuff, but I'm not like that curious. But Typeless, I don't think I'll ever do that again. I think it just, like, I was biased going in with what I thought about it, but it feels like it kind of just confirmed what I felt about it. So it's not for me, but like I know Tristan, if Tristan enjoys it, yeah, more power to him, right? Like I'm not here to say like, oh, this is the worst way to play. It's just I'm voicing what I don't like about it, so that is why it is not for me. But obviously, everyone who's playing any game, not just Pokemon, just play it how you like to play it, right? So for me, you know, I didn't like the typeless part, but I was fine with the hardcore. Like it made it really hard. So I just think with the hardcore rules, I probably can't do it. Obviously, I mean, I was unsuccessful here. I not probably. I can't do it with forfeiting encounters. So, uh, with that, thanks for watching. Sorry for the bitching. I will not see you next time because this is it. I ain't doing this anymore. So, enjoy. I assume it won't be a spoiler to Michael, but enjoy the tag lock that should have already been at least somewhat uploaded. I don't know to what degree, but I'm gonna assume that by the time this goes up, that some of it will be uploaded. So go watch that. Bye bye.